Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, I hope you're having a great day in Jesus. I ran across this author on another book and decided to get this one because it's a subject I've always kind of like enjoyed reading about, kind of around the peripheries, and I'm talking about the Crusades. Of course, the people, for the most part, who conducted the Crusades, if it was the Catholics, in a certain part of that, they would have been going through the Inquisition, and so people who would be considered heterodox like me would be, in some cases, being persecuted and killed from that end, and in some cases in Islamic countries. So I really don't have a dog in the fight, per se, other than the fact I like history. And so I've read like a G.A. Henty book on the Crusades. I've got, what is it, from Easton Press maybe, the definitive history of the Crusades that I've kind of got on my hit list to read. And so the reason I got this, it's kind of reflexive in scholarship now. People say the Crusades, people are like, oh, we're sorry, the West is sorry, Christians are sorry, Catholics are sorry for the Crusades, but there's probably more to it than meets the eye, because I've heard that there were some routes that were being taken over in the Muslim world, kind of some shakedowns and even forbidding from going on pilgrimages. And so it was this movement like the Children's Crusade and stuff to try to take back that. And it's just a really, in a sense, a bad time in human history all the way around. We should all be just living for Jesus, trying to help each other regardless of what religion we are. But let me read you a little bit about Rodney Stark. This is done by Harper One. He's the Distinguished Professor of Social Sciences at Baylor University, and he's written 27 books, including Discovering God, which won the 2008 Award for Merit for Theology Ethics from Christianity Today. So even like Publishers Weekly, the Christian Scholars Review, the United Methodist Reporter, National Catholic Reporter, Christianity Today, Relevant Magazine, all give little blurbs here about this. And so let's see how many pages this guy is. It's 270 some odd pages with the notes in the back. Extremely extensive bibliography. I'll let you take a look on the inside here. It does have some really good margins to write in to be such a small sized book. It's not a real large sized book. And so probably not a lot of words on each page, kind of spaced out. So it's a type book you probably could read pretty quickly. And, I think he's a pretty good writer from what little I know about him. So Stark's accessible, enjoyably argued book succeeds. Just kind of interesting. And, like Acre and just all of these things, the Knights Templar. I'm always interested in stuff like that. Greedy barbarians in armor. Christendom Strikes Back, Muslim Invaders, Western Ignorance versus Eastern Culture, Pilgrimage and Persecution, Enlisting Crusaders, Going East, Bloody Victories, the Crusader Victims, I'm thinking of the Piece of Salad in here, Crusades Against Egypt, the Struggle to Defend the Kingdoms, and 12 pages of real small print bibliography, which means it's very well done. A lot of history, but again, I like history. This is something I may read one day, may not. I'm really just bringing it to our attention because it's a subject you may be interested in. I would ask you, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, join us every day, share with your friends on social media, tell others about us. Let's see God do a great work here in this hour we live in. God bless you. I'll talk with you later in Jesus' name.